Hi Leo, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back, and for those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. I am Nicole. Leo, this is going to be your August 2023 reading. I saved the best for last, just the way it played out. So Leo, it's your turn finally at last. Thank you for your patience. I am pretty much back to business as usual. I had to take some time over the summer, at least the first half of it, to take care of some things. So thank you for your patience and your understanding. I appreciate every single one of you who stick around during my little hiatuses that I've had over the past couple of months. So just know how much I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So Leo, this will be for your sun, your moon, your rising, cross watcher. If that is you, welcome to the channel as well. Guys, discern the messages. I'm just going to say this real quick. I had some comment not long ago that said something like, it didn't resonate. I don't even know what we're talking about. If it doesn't fit, it does not fit. Plain and simple. Don't force something to fit that doesn't. You're just going to make things complicated and really messy. So, I want to leave comments open, but, common sense, okay? Common sense. That's all there is to it. So, Leo, if you guys are interested in personal readings, those are now open again and available as well. So you can find that information in the description box below, as well as the About section of the page. And then check me out at holisticallyzenwv.com too for a full list of products and services that I offer as well. So with that, Leo, I was meditating and very interesting. They said that all hands, what was it? All hands and something are on deck. I forget what the other hands and something else were all on deck. And that you guys are forging forward in a professional path. Like your fire is freaking lit. And happy birthday to you guys as well. So I hope you guys are enjoying your birth month or birth season. So super cool. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on for you guys. We're going to jump right into these messages. I've been trying to keep these at around the 20-minute mark if possible. I don't want to make them too long, but I also want to make sure that you guys are getting the messages that you need. Dynamic and Gaia. So let's see. I feel like there's a lot of powered up energy for you all right now. And it just could be the excitement of your season. There can be so many different variables to this, and I'm excited. I got chills to see how this comes out. 17, consciousness, which is also the star. It's Aquarius energy. It is fulfillment as well, and conception, the birth of new ideas, new things materializing, where it is that you're heading, what your professional goals are. Didn't plan on this being a career reading, but hey, we're gonna roll with it. But you guys may be having some new ideas around what work looks like for you or what you want to do moving forward. The consciousness, and I'm going to read this to you. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. So I would say for some of you guys, and it could be all of you, who knows, the conception of these ideas that are coming to the forefront of where you are to your reality, there's an awareness of gratitude and acceptance of these things, and realizing that in the moment, it feels good. It feels damn good. So as this feeling feels good, or this wish fulfillment of going, oh, I can take from this part, and I like this, I could fit this into my job or what I do at home or whatever your niche is, right? And you're recognizing how that can work for you for your better benefit. And it's a very exciting energy that I feel from you guys. I love this. I just did Libra's reading and it was definitely a lot heavier. You guys are like lit up, fired up, ready to forge forward. I do think there are some things, and Spirit's bringing this to my attention, that still kind of residual energies from things of the past, but you're still moving forward. You're not letting that stop you. You're aware of it, you're addressing it, maybe you're talking about it. It's not completely out of your mind, but you're not allowing it to become a bigger hurdle than it needs to be either, which is really great energy to be in, that it's not it's not getting you in a down state of mind, right? So, all right. Spirit, for Leo, what does Leo need to know in August, please, Spirit? What does Leo need to know in August? Strength, the fortitude, the fire to keep going, these roots of abundance, success. I think for a lot of you, you've completed a cycle. You've completed a very transformational cycle. And Spirit is saying it all had to do with worry. A lot of Eight of Swords kind of energy I keep picking up on, that it was just a lot of strife. maybe not having a clear vision as to where you were going, or what you were doing, or how you were going to get there, or what even meant anything to you. The fledgling, this is the same exact card that Libra had, and I talked about that fire. I did read it a little differently for Libra, but I am getting different vibes from this card for you guys. So there it is, that fire within her, right? It's an interesting energy, Leo, because to me it's like, with that, the difference is the understanding of what is black and what is white, right? What is light, what is dark. Again, I talked about that in the Libra video. You may have Libra placements, but these videos tend to come out when they seem to resonate with each other a little bit. I kind of want to say, if you've got any Libra placements, check out that video, but this may be the next step forward for Libra as well. But I think you're like surpassed where Libra is at right now. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but it's there. But this is also an innocence. Like maybe where you're curious and innocent in how you do things, all of a sudden you're like, what do I do with this fire that feels good? It's kind of like being a hormonal teenager is what I'm going to equate this to, Leo. That it's like all of a sudden, you know, we get these bursts of hormones and these rushes and we're like, oh, what is this new feeling, right? It's kind of what it is for you. You're leaving the sense of innocence and going, but there's something out there for me. There's something that I need to be aware of. There's something I need to grasp a hold of. There's something that's lighting me up now to find it and figure it out. Okay? So I like this for you. I think you're learning to stop comparing yourself to others as well, is what Spirit is giving me. That it's not about them. Fulfillment, you're halfway there. You're halfway there to your fulfillment, and you know that. You know that you're on a journey that's going to take you forward and bring in new unions around you. High Priestess of Air, keeping your mental thoughts in check. And I think, Leo, overall, you really are. You're keeping yourself in check based upon gratitude, what feels good. Mind you, we just had the full moon yesterday in Aquarius, but in your sun sign, right? But there's this innocence again. It's like almost going back to childhood in the sense that, well, I'll put it this way. I teach people to go back to what it is to be that child, what it is to have that curiosity, that creativity before we're conditioned. And this is kind of that energy that I'm picking up, is like all of a sudden you're becoming curious for life again, willing to venture out, willing to test the waters around you, decide what feels good, and if it doesn't feel good, you're going to let it go. You're going to let it go and you're going to move on, Leo. So I like that for you guys. Let's keep moving along here. Very simple, very clear-cut reading. I love this. I just heard A Star is Born. I know it's a movie. Maybe some of you are watching that movie, listening to the music from it. I don't know. But I just heard A Star is Born. Spirit also said that you're destined for something beyond where you think you are, where you're supposed to be right now as well. So new things are coming to light. New things are on the horizon for you too. So good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's see. Leo, for Leo past. Thinking, that hesitancy, right? Waiting, you're taking a look out beyond the garden that you've already created, the world that you've already made your own, and thinking about how it is you're going to manifest the next steps as you move forward, how life is changing, how it's evolving for you, and where does this put you moving forward as well. So let's see. Spirit for Leo, what does Leo need to know in August? That thinking man was on the split. It just came back out. Again, manifesting, taking a look at all of the abundance that you already have. Stepping out and playing with others. Again, feeling that sense of getting out there, putting yourself out there, exploring, examining, creating. And I'm hearing even recreating parts of a new life. The Temple Path, the Storm Warning. There it is. The Magician in the Mirror. Leo, you might take some people by surprise. I don't feel like that tower is a bad tower for you. Well, Storm Warning, I equate it to the tower in the original tarot. I don't think it's a bad thing, though. This is like maybe where you've sat and you've been very quiet, like, kind of gone off the grid, some hermit kind of energy. All of a sudden, it's like, hey, I'm back. It's like, I'm thinking of like The Mask. I'm getting a lot of funny little things with you guys. I'm not much of a movie watcher, but I remember like in the one part of The Mask, like he comes out and he spins around or whatever it was, and he's like, I think he said, I'm back, right? That's kind of the energy, Leo, that I'm getting with you. It's like all of a sudden, like I'm stepping out of my shell, and I'm moving into something new. Like here I am, renewed, refreshed, rejuvenated. Fuck yeah, like here I am, right? And I'm digging this for you guys. I'm excited for you, Leo. I can't wait to see what comes next. Eight of Pentacles, you've put in the work. You've put in the work on manifesting and taking a look at the things that you have to be thankful for. The simple pleasures of life. What has brought you peace? Some of you, it could have been trips. Other things could just be home and hearth. That kind of thing, Leo. I think for the first time in a very long time, you guys have a clearer, balanced approach to how you're doing things. So I like that for you. The Four of Swords, you kind of came out sideways. I'm going to say again, you're coming out of that time out. You're coming out of that place that, you know, you had to go in. You had to kind of go into your shell, figure it out. And now it's like, I've done the healing work. I'm continuing to do the healing work because we're always doing that, right? But then at the same time, you're also recognizing what you've gained during that time and how you're going to be able to alchemize that in your manifestations moving forward. Very nice energy. Just make sure that you're not worrying about it. I'm going to come back to that because of where it landed. One more card, please, Spirit. Yeah, and you're doing it quietly. You're not really communicating to anybody about what it is that you have going on. Some of you, I'm hearing business plans. I would keep it kind of like low key right now until you hammer out all the details if this is business related or work related or goal or whatever this is for you. Because I feel like for some of you, you might be intimidated in some sort of sense, that maybe you need to work on other areas before or gain the knowledge and resources before, but do it quietly. You can continue to do that and gain that knowledge and go with it in due time. But I would keep your manifestations to yourself right now. Write about it, journal them, manifest under the moons. You know, there's so many different ways that you can do that and still share it with the universe without broadcasting it to the world. And pardon me, dryer, you know, doing laundry at 11 o'clock at night. Work mom life, right? But through that, you're gaining another insightful piece of wisdom. But I also feel like some of you feel like you, how do I say this? It's almost like you just don't think that you've matured enough to do whatever this is. So you could be 40 years old and be like, I don't think that I'm ready for this. When you think about it on these terms, and I think a lot of people can relate to it. Like when we have our children, most often they're not planned, right? It happens, and we're not ready for it, but life propels us forward to get ready, right? There's no perfect timing. We just do it. And maybe we don't always do it the best way. There's always a better way, right? But you give it your all. And as long as you're putting your heart into and your passion into what it is that you're trying to accomplish, you can't fail. You cannot fail. So just keep forging forward. I do think that for some of you, Leo, you may have people around you. Talked about that star. There it is. It comes out. Aquarius season this year and last year, or the new year to come, this year and the year to come, 2024, could be very important for you. That whole year may be a very big life changer for you in general. The other thing is, again, I just talked about that moon. We had it in Aquarius. There it is. Again, you may have kind of seen with this full moon, there may be people around you that could be resurfacing. There could be people around you who you're recognizing they don't have your best interest at heart. That they may take back the offers that they made, or maybe this is you taking back offers that you've made to people, recognizing that maybe it wasn't such a great idea to begin with. But you are seeing it differently than you have in the past. And that Father of Wands, there you are. You're stepping into your power, though, on how you're going to assert yourself moving forward. I do feel when it comes to any kind of plans, excuse me, I quit smoking. Yay, right? And everything's clearing up slowly. We're getting there, right? But anyways, so through that, you're bossing up, you're standing into your full potential, you're being assertive, you're taking powerful action and foresight forward. You know what your hopes are, you know what your wishes are, and I don't think you're going to let anybody deter you from those. You've really got, like, even if you feel like you don't have a game plan, Leo, you got a game plan. Stop being so hard on yourself about it, because I think that you're toying with a lot of different ideas, and even if you don't have the perfect plan written out in stone yet, you know where you're headed, and you're ready to strike. You're ready to do what you need to do to make it happen. So stay patient, because it's like whatever sorrows or downs and outs that maybe knock down your confidence level, you're starting to release that. And as you release that, that confidence is building back up within you, and it's igniting that light and that fire energy within you, and you're ready to make some forward movement. I really do feel like fall was going to be your season. Like when the leaves start to change, I got goosebumps again. Ooh, that when the leaves start to change for you, that's going to be a real pivotal time for you guys. And then the World card comes out with the Temple Path, the Ace of Wands, that action, and then you do. There's that Hangman again. 9 of Cups in the bottom, wish fulfillment, that cup of fulfillment that we talked about earlier, right? And if you have to go it alone to make it happen, damn right you're going to do it. Like, you're just going to make it happen, and you're going to do it well. The World card is like whatever sorrows, whatever pain, whatever antagonizing feelings that you've had about uncertainties in the past, they're closing out for you. You've done the work, you've sat alone, you've figured out certain parts of yourself, and you're alchemizing those. You know, you're playing chemist with your life, and you're figuring it out step by step by step. The action you take forward, it is inspired. There's a lot of fire energy here with you, Leo, and I love that for you, because it's like, if I remember the readings correctly, you guys were kind of down and out for a real long time. But you've gained the clarity, you've gained the wisdom, you've gained the knowledge throughout that time frame that's leading you into this fulfillment. You have a much clearer sense about what the hell makes you happy. Your financial structures, I will say this to you, it may, if you're dealing with finances, you know, put some away. I'm not saying that you're going into like debt and all these other things, and things are crazy. We know that our economy is not the best. But what I will say is, your spirit is also saying that you're comfortable. You're going to be comfortable, and it will be a slow rebuild, but you're going to be perfectly fine. You're going to have exactly what you need to take you into the next phase of life. So don't think that you're going to lack because you're not. Stay out of that lack mentality. I've seen a few little things here as I was shuffling, some underlying connotations around that 8 of Swords, that self-entrapment kind of thing, right? But I don't think you're hanging on to that. I think it kind of pops up. The way they're showing it to me is it's kind of popping up. It's there for a minute. You're like, but no, wait a minute. This here that I've been working on feels so good. I'm going to readjust my focus to what feels good rather than what doesn't. So I like where your energy is. I like the alignment that you're in. You're focused on the positives instead of the negatives. You're finally looking out for you. And I like that very, very much, Leo. All right, so let's get some advice, and then we're going to wrap this up for you guys. I'm happy to see some good things. So happy birthday to you all. All right, Leo. Advice for Leo, please, Spirit. Willing release. You're not fighting it anymore. You're not fighting. It's like if you were like mind fucking yourself, you're done. You're done. You're not doing it anymore. You're like, okay, I know I worry about this too much. It's time to move on and just let it go. Let it be what it is. Like, you're just not even, like, you're tired of worrying about it. Whatever this is, you're tired of worrying about it. Advice for Leo, please. Birds of a feather. All right, we'll take those two. Birds of a feather, body and soul. I do feel like for some of you, 5-5, or I'm sorry, 7 and a 5. Working on the self, finding the people in the soul family that resonates with you, the ones that are going to see you through, who genuinely support you for who you are, that love you. They want to see you lifted up. They want to see you light up. And I'm going to say this, the more that you're caring for yourself, people are seeing that. and you're resonating that out to the people around you. When you're with other people, they see how your demeanor has changed, or how your wording is different than it was before, because you've taken the time to work on yourself and be that lotus that emerges from the mud and the muck, as I always say. It's been transformational time period, and maybe it did feel extremely heavy for the last 6 months or so, but the work and the effort that you've put in is benefiting you now and will throughout the fall. I feel like you guys, September, October, you're going to be living your best lives that you haven't had. You're going to have that freedom to move, to dance, to feel. I feel a lot of physical activity going on at that point in time. So maybe you're getting out and hiking or jogging or dancing, you know, going out and doing different things and seeing different places. But you're living. You're finally living again without worry and stress along the way. And Spirit is encouraging you to continue to do exactly as you've been doing, and making sure that you're caring for your body and your soul the whole ride, the whole time. So Leo, beautiful and open to discovery. You're ready to step into a new path, a new way of being, Leo. I love this for you guys. It's fantastic. Beautiful energy. So, all right, Leo, I hope that this video resonated for you. I hope you guys are doing well, as always. Again, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you found the video resonated for you, please hit the like button. That helps circulate the videos. It's one of the greatest ways to show your appreciation to the channel as well. And then again, if you're interested in personal readings, you can find my information in the description box below, the About section of the page, and then at holisticallyzenwv.com. Sending you all my love and light. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye.